Okay. My tea somewhere? Oh. Where do I put my tea? Yeah, I'll put it up there. Yeah, okay. Spin that round there a bit more. Oh. Oh. Okay, I was doing a little bit on the van, the Mark 1 today, the Escort, but not doing any welding or nothing, just fabricating a few panels up, seeing where it's going to go. I'm hoping this panel will work out, because if it doesn't, then I'm going to have to end up buying one. So basically, I've made this panel up here, or kind of put some kind of shape together, same as the other side, and basically this is for this side here. So there. Okay, so obviously we've got a little bit more shaping to do yet, and a little bit more kind of forming, etc, etc, but I'm hoping that will do the job. Ooh. Ooh. If it turns out okay, I might just put a little bit of a couple of profiles in that with the bead roller, etc, etc. The only thing I've got to do is either put a lip on the front of that, or just weld tack weld a lip to it, because that has to go to the front panel. So the next stage for me to do is actually to offer the front panel up. Once I've shaped this a little bit more, offer the front panel up, and then offer that up to see whether or not it corresponds to this side and to the other panels in measurements. I'm not after originality, I'm just after it being solid and back together, and etc, etc. So it doesn't even have to be, it's just flat steel basically, to me. But to buy this one panel complete is something like £250. Okay, if you buy that panel, £250, you buy that panel, you know, the heater bowl for 140 quid, I think it was. And you buy this, that, and the other, and before you know it, you've spent £1,000. It's not what I wanted with this van, but however, it's, you know, the van will be nice when it's done. So I'm not after originality at the end of the day. I'm just after the van being back together, workable, and you know. But we've also got to make it safe, haven't we? I have started fabricating a cross member as well for this, which obviously the cross member was another 100 whatever it was, 100 and something pound. Can't remember how much exactly. But that's just a bit of box section, a bit of steel with a fold in it with some dimples in it. So I can do that myself, which I've already kind of cut the steel. I'm just going to bend it. So yeah, so the plan is to get these panels kind of cut up today. I'm not really doing anything sort of strenuous today, so it's just a matter of fabricating a few panels up, and then I'm going to have a clean up out the back, clean up in here, and get ready to roll this out the back. So I actually might get the little pot blaster on this and sandblast this front end. It would be nice if I could do that. It would simplify the cleaning process of this front end, and etc, etc. So, and we'll also see what's happening with the steel as well. You know, because there's bits and pieces on here which is hiding a multiple of sins, to be honest with you. But overall, I'm quite happy with how it is. You know, it looks drastic, it looks a mega job, but you have to look past that, which I do, and it's an easy job. Just put your mind to it and it'll work out. You can buy every panel on here if needed, but I'm not going to buy every panel because I'm tight. you know, at the end of the day, it's one of those, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, right. So I'm going to plod on. I'm going to do a bit more, and let's see if we can shape this up a bit more and see what happens when we offer the front panel up, etc., etc. And we'll go from there. Okay. So I'll catch you in a bit. Okay. Oh, it don't look too good like that at the minute. Obviously, I'm just trying to get some shapes together. I'm kind of weighing it up just to see whether or not this panel can be done. This took a little bit of time just to cut those bits and pieces, but I've been doing a couple of bits in the garden at the same time. So yeah. So what I'm thinking is maybe. I may have to make this panel up again, if not extend it a little bit, because that panel there, it's not quite long enough to go to the edge of the chassis, which is in there. This panel here has got to be bent to go to that shape, and obviously it will be cut at the top and shaped at the top to do whatever, etc., etc. And then obviously measurements from here. Down here, I can take those measurements from the other side, and so and so. But once that is kind of looking sort of kind of there, I can then offer up the front grille, not the grille, the the front panel, which is kind of that one there. Okay. And then the slam panel, and then we can kind of see what we're kind of looking at, to see whether or not it's going to work or not. You know, but I mean that panel there that I've made there, okay, it's not looking too good at the moment, but I've just sort of kind of cut it, bent it and offered it up. But let's shape it a little bit, let's get it kind of looking a little bit more kind of part of the car, the van, if you know what I mean. You don't see some of that. Oh, I can't get up to my bloody back certain. You don't see some of the inside bit because the battery tray is there, and I've actually got a new battery tray to be welded in. So, and that's kind of all on the side. So, I don't see the point in spending 220 quid on something which you do actually get the whole lot of that panel, that inner panel. But the thing is, I'm going to cut it. I don't want to replace that whole panel. I don't want to go that in depth with replacing panels when I don't need to. It's like I say, I'm not going for a show van car. It's just going to be a little bit of a workhorse for me, but a classic workhorse. So yeah, so I will cut that back a little bit more. We're going to then see how it looks, and I think it'll work. I'm hoping it'll work. Oh, got my back. But yeah, okay, right. So, but yeah, maybe I've done enough today. I've been doing a bit in the garden as well, and it's whacked me out, to be honest with you. I had me nap earlier. I get tired because when I eat, I get tired. So if I have a snack in the daytime, it makes me tired, which is kind of strange. And I kind of we had when my last hospital appointment, I had a chat. We had a chat. Me and Sarah always comes with me. I had a chat with the nutrition nurse, and she said it's quite normal, and it's in the notes and this and that. Oh, God's sake, it's going to be like that for a while. And I thought, oh, God's sake. I've got loads to do, and I just haven't got the energy to bloody do it, to be honest with you. But anyway, we'll, plod on, do a bit, leave a bit, and yeah. So, but this is giving me something to do, although it is making me pretty tired. So I know when to leave off, and I left off earlier, and I went up on the computer for a bit, and then I just shut my eyes for an hour. Happy days. Also done them bricks out the back, which was looking at me. So that'll please Sarah. Have a little bit of the garden done. So yeah, and at the moment I am then going to go in the hot tub, I think, when I come back. So, done the bricks. Yeah, so, made a right mess of this bloody room. Yeah, so the hot tub is nice and, well, that's nice and hot. So happy days. You can smell that chlorine. Yeah. So I'm going to come in here in a bit. I've actually got a couple of bottles of 0.0 non-alcoholic beer, so I'm going to bring those out, and I'm going to sit in here, chill out, and I'm hoping it's going to get rid of my backache, and I'm going to enjoy half an hour in here, and happy days. It's just nice looking out onto the garden and, you know, seeing what we've achieved, which is what Sarah likes. But yeah, anyway, I'll catch you in a bit.